Welcome to the Football Express podcast on Wednesday, the 26th of July. And we haven't done this for a while. I think the last podcast was when Messi won the World Cup. So it's been a long time, been a busy time as well. And hoping to get more consistency with this podcast now, with the season upcoming as well, the new football season. And it's a rainy day today in July in England, and the transfer of Jordan Henderson to, I think it's Al-Ettifaq is how it's pronounced, has gone through. He's posted a message on his Instagram after 12 years at Liverpool. He's leaving, and I think it's 7 or 8 trophies Jordan Henderson has won. And it's a bit of a surprise move, but in this climate it also isn't. You take into consideration Jordan Henderson's age. I think he's 33 years of age, and apparently he's spoken to Jurgen Klopp regards how much playing time he's going to actually have this season, and I think he might have had limited game time, so that might have been a factor in his decision as well, alongside all those millions that he's going to make. And I'm not the biggest Jordan Henderson fan, to be honest, never have been, but I've seen with a lot of these transfers, I think it's Saudi Arabia that all these players are going to, and there's different, groups saying Jordan Henderson's aligned with certain groups, and they're saying he's backtracked on his word and stuff like that. And then there's people saying, how much money does he actually need? Does he need to go there? People debating about human rights and everything like that. But I think it's something that, not just with this situation, just in general, a lot of football fans try to put themselves in the minds of a footballer, but it's very difficult. You will often hear football fans saying, for example, say a fan of Manchester United, die-hard fan, will say, if you gave me £500 a week, I'd play for Man United, or I'd play for free for them, when they hear about players' wages. But in reality, a lot of people wouldn't last one training session at a professional football club. So it doesn't matter what you want to do. Are you capable of doing it for a start? And who's going to pay you? You probably wouldn't get paid even £500 for your talent or lack of talent. So it's one of those things, like, it's difficult for the man in the street to think how a footballer thinks. Like, for example, Jordan Henderson, now people are going to say, oh, he's got enough money to set himself up for life. But how do we know what Jordan Henderson's plans are after football? How do we know whether he wants to open up a chain of hotels, or, buy a ship? We don't know. I might be exaggerating there. What's he going to do with it? No, but we don't know. So, we don't know I don't know how old his kids are, or his wife, or people in his family might have dreams, and he might want to help them out, set them up for not just his life and his kids' life, but even future generations after that. So it's hard for us to imagine, like, regard these footballers. So say some of these top footballers wake up and they go in their garage and they've got like a fleet of supercars to choose from, whereas the average man might have a car that's regularly has to go into the garage to get fixed, or some people catching the bus. So everybody has different priorities and different levels in life. So maybe it stems from a bit of jealousy, and who wouldn't be jealous of all that money that these players are getting. But it's difficult, if you say the average man in the street, to imagine the life of these footballers and celebrities, and what their upkeep is, how much their mansions cost to upkeep, how much their cars cost if something goes wrong with how much is it to repair that. So I'm just trying to obviously I don't know the exact figures, but I'm just trying to give a little insight into, for us, average man in the street, that's incredible money. It's probably crazy money for Jordan Henderson as well, to be honest. But it's it's hard to imagine. And when it's difficult to imagine that sort of money, then it's difficult to comprehend what you do with it or why you need that much money. But obviously it's different. So just a bit of understanding, and that is different for different people. But like I said, I've never been his biggest fan anyway, so um, good luck to him in whatever he wants to do. And I think like some of the groups as well that have been on at him for saying, oh, he said certain things in the past. But again, I think his first priority has to be himself and his family. And even though I'm not a great fan of his, from what you hear, he's after work, after pitch work and stuff that he does, he is a good guy. So I say best of luck to him. Him and other players as well. I mean, like I said, he's getting to 33. Um, who knows what he would have done if this offer never came in. He might have gone to another team in England. Who knows what kind of contract he would have got, how long for. So good luck to him and most other players. We'll touch on this transfer in the bigger scheme of things in another podcast. I'll try and do one in the next few days regards like Kylian Mbappe. But I wanted this one to be about Jordan Henderson, but I will do another one regards the bigger picture with all these incredible transfers and some top players moving. Just on Jordan Henderson again, I just wanted to find out how Liverpool fans think of him, because he wasn't always the most popular player there. He wasn't starting. I think he was close to leaving as well at a certain point. And I think there was a set, if memory serves me correct, it was a match against Southampton at Southampton's ground. And I think Liverpool had a couple of injuries. And I think Jordan Henderson came in and had a pretty good match. And he wasn't playing a lot at that time. And like I said, hope I'm not mistaken, but I think it was Jordan Henderson. And I think after that, he started to become a regular. So like I said, I just wanted to find out from Liverpool fans mainly, because obviously they've watched it more about where does he rank among midfielders. I know that obviously Steven Gerrard, everybody loves him at Liverpool, but some people used to say that obviously Gerrard is a better player than Henderson, but as a captain, they would take Henderson over Gerrard. And I'm not sure whether that was because of the off-field stuff maybe as well. So it'll be interesting to hear what Liverpool fans think about that. I don't think anybody will say that Henderson is a better player than Gerrard, but like I said, as a captain, who is a better captain? Just something to throw out there. Obviously Jordan Henderson won the title as well. So yeah, and I wonder how this will affect Jordan Henderson's England chances as well. Moving out there, whether the level of football and will affect Gareth Southgate's decision to include Jordan Henderson, or is he such a big figure in and around the group and in that environment, whether Jordan Henderson will still get picked just to be like part of the squad and offer his experience and leadership and stuff. And yeah, a couple of players that Liverpool have replaced probably Jordan Henderson with another player that might be incoming. But like I said, there's a lot of transfers that have been going through and a lot of potential transfers still to come, a lot of interesting ones as well. And I think I'll cover them in the next couple of days. But yeah, like I said, just trying to get back doing regular podcasts. And hopefully as this season goes on, starts, there'll be more shorter clips, maybe 5-10 minute videos, so you can do them more regularly rather than like the longer ones which take more time and then like I said, these ones are probably easier to digest. So yeah, I was gonna say welcome back to myself, but yeah, to whoever's listening, hope you enjoyed this little bit of insight and got you thinking a bit in terms of a different side, or thinking from maybe how a footballer will be thinking. But hope to see you guys again in a couple of days. And like I said, it's nice to be back, and take care.